Hello and welcome. When we last left off, we had selected a good world and a good site for this fortress. We're gonna try and make something good this time. Alright. We had looked over all the people last time and the animals and stuff. Now we need to actually set some things up. First off, establish a decent sized pasture. We're not going to worry about our livestock. Livestock is expendable. I don't think I need to set the peacocks up, but I will. Peacocks should actually make amazing alarm animals. They're extremely loud, but I doubt that they function as well as a dog set up at the front entrance would. So, alright, gotta get some initial orders going. We'll go ahead and we'll call this the E pasture for the embark pasture. Now, next step is that we need is that red sand? Nice. Oh. We need to immediately get some gotta get into the ground. Freaking get out of here before these ravens start stealing stuff. Perhaps make, you know what? It's, yeah. Check the stocks. What do we got for weapons? That's more than enough stuff, honestly. Alright, so, geez, that's a lot of unnecessary things to embark with. Next time I've really got to create a better setup, but knowing that we've got these weapons means that we can easily make a full squad quite quickly. Alright, expedition leader, yep. Militia commander. Yeah, you can be that. And we don't need a sheriff yet or a hammer. We'll want an organizer. So there's more of a this dwarf's involved in anything. There we go. Say we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different dwarves out of 7. Okay, that's fine. Throw everyone into this squad. Well, actually not at the moment. No. What I really want is 2 people on guard duty while I'm unloading this. That way, if any ravens come and try and steal stuff, they actually attack them. There weren't any crossbows their own things. I don't think so. Their bows on their individual. Nope. And you don't start with any bows, so yeah, they're gonna have to be on melee. Alright, back to squads. Gotta set those guys up to train. What are their jobs? Who should I pick? Be good if it was the messenger and the other one without any jobs. Okay, so I need this one. Yeah, crap. There we go. Alright, now need to set some work orders. You definitely got to get stuff mining. There's 3 pickaxes, so there we go for that. That's our Fisher Dwarf. So maybe don't have them. No, actually, it's probably a good idea to be having them training right out the gate. Alright, turn off automatic weaving for the moment and go ahead and make sure that seeds aren't set to cook. We aren't cooking our drinks. And we aren't cooking our plump helmets. Alright. Next up is got to establish a way in as quickly as possible. Alright, these trees need to get chopped. Need a good deal of wood. Just like right out of the gate. Elevation 40 is as low as we've seen so far, so really can't see through this areas, huh? Alright, well, the good aquifer could potentially be in some area below level 40 then. Alright, I know this getting started is actually taking forever, but it's because it's very important that I actually get these moves planned real quick. That way these ravens don't swoop in and start stealing stuff. I've got the 2 military dwarves already assigned to train, but they should also be able to provide some sort of defense. I'll probably pick up some good weapons. Well, not good, they're all copper. It's all crap. Alright, so I've got a new plan. Saw some other forts. Watch some tutorials. Trying to absorb more knowledge about how to properly progress in this. So I think the plan this time is going to be, I'm still going to do a 3x3 staircase thing. But this time I'm going to build a little room around it and slap a drawbridge up on one side of it. That way it's closed off. And if I do a outer wall, it's also going to have only one entrance. That way it's a lot easier to manage. Dwarves will be somewhat safer. And I'm going to pay a lot more attention to making sure I've always got some dwarves on the military prepared. Alright, so I think the first order of business is going to be to dig in near the wagon here. We'll probably go over here a little bit, that way we're how deep? We'll go down 2 for the moment. And we'll adjust priorities on this. This is all very important to do. And then other digging is going to be less important until we get to other areas. Alright, those are real necessary. Let's see, what kind of space do I need to start with? Well, if I make sure that I've got, but do I really, I'm thinking if I build a 3x3 I could potentially put workshops and stuff around it. But do I really want to use that much space? try and keep it more compact and just do a single stack around it. And I'll start up with storage right out of the gate. I'm going to need a strong wood stockpile. I know there's tricks to make like single stack dumping spots and whatnot, especially with items that'll actually stack like wood and all that, but I'm not too interested in actually using those methods. It's pretty simple. You just set up a single spot stockpile and whatever. But I'm not gonna cheese it just because it can be done. Rather just play the game how it functions normally. Although I might think about looking into it deeper later. Oop, there we go. Okay. There's a decent wood stockpile for now. And as this gets dug out, we'll start putting workshops in here so that we can make beds, and we'll start digging other areas, if this is soil, to start growing crops in this area as well. I think that should be enough space to work with for the moment. And getting the wood material should be good enough. We don't want to get him overloaded with jobs, so that should be it. Let's see how things go. Alright, so we've got enough wood, and we can set up our carpenter's shop already. We'll leave it for actually no, there's enough space. Carpenter's shop, put one there. Logs. And then we're definitely gonna need a lot of carpentry going on, so even though we've only got a few, here's the second one already. Alright, carpentry's done. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That will handle the current population. We're going to need several different things right out of the gate. I want at least a couple wheelbarrows. There's probably already one in the default dispatch. Well, we can use an extra one. Don't have any rocks. I think they're fine to do work for the moment. We've got a bit of a spot dug in. Sorry about that little pause. Got a good feeling about this place. Probably won't fall apart as quickly as the other ones did, mostly because I made sure to choose a low risk area. Well, I think they're getting better at digging. Uh-oh. Okay, nothing to catch. It's alright. Should be getting stuff moved off of the cart post haste. Once they're all finished with this, I'll designate the entire area as a stockpile zone and set them up on a new dig. Alright, that's more than enough space for wood, and I can set up the entire wood industry out of that front entryway. Have a couple of wood furnaces, and then whatever other wood related shops there may be will occupy the final 2 slots. And then if there's another shop, we'll put it there. So let's repaint this. There we go. Shoot. And we know that we're gonna have a little shop here, so we go ahead and remove that. And we accept. Now that's stockpile for everything at the moment. Gotta dig down, gotta find rock. So, we'll go down another 2 levels. I will set this to slightly higher priority so that I do that instead of haul. Maybe. Well, I suppose hauling is important at the moment. Let's see if we can build any of the other workshops that are necessary. Let's see. Can't make the furnaces yet, I need the rocks. Nothing to be made here, alright. Well, given that, we can adjust the stockpile a little bit, because we don't need these side slots. Okay, let's see how these are going. Alright, we need a couple more doors. We've got some of those beds made, so we'll go ahead and put them down right here. Okay. And now we go ahead and set this up as a dorm for the moment. Looks like we've got combat. Okay, well, apparently that snapping turtle is serious business. But, our fisher was not harmed. I laid the beat down on that. Yeah, he's probably not going to live for long. But at least our dwarf is okay. Alright, we still got work going. Need a couple of crossbows. Alright, go ahead and make a temporary meeting area here in the dorms. Build a bed if it's available. No other beds. I want to wait until I get rock to build the actual structure and bridge to close off the front. I need to put hatches down. I think that's Fisher Dwarf. That's still the injured one. Nope. Oh. Got alligator snapping turtles too. Yeah, definitely want to get all this stuff picked up, brought inside as quick as possible. Looks like some more jobs are done. See if we can finish these covers. There we go. There we go, now we got some doors. Still needs to be making stuff. We've got one wheelbarrow, another. Getting some training gear is good. Get at least 2 of each since we'll be training them in pairs of 2. And tables. Tables. Need some tables right out of the gate. Okay. We'll get some tables. Tables are a good thing. Next up, grab a couple step ladders, why not? Make an extra splint. And plenty of shields. Shields can make a huge difference. I don't think I can really how do I get rid of that? Oh, fine, I won't worry about it. Alright, just gonna wait until they get those other stairs dug. Make sure there's bed space for everyone in case everyone gets sleepy at the same time. There we go. I can always change the materials later. Getting this defensive box carved is important. Just watch this until they're done unloading it, and we'll deconstruct it. Close this up. Oh, we struck rock. Alright. Drinks are starting to look low, so I'm gonna need to create farming here real quick. Alright, so last time I did farming, I think I was a little excessive. This time I think I'll make smaller plots. And that way they don't get all their time used up tending to the gardens all the time. It's probably a good soil layer. Not really, but I don't really want to challenge the caverns just yet. Alright, where are we at? Okay, some of that's getting done. That's good. We've got actual rocks now. That means that we need to start setting up a bit of rock industry here. So we'll just, yeah, I got an idea. Why don't I just do that? For the moment, I'm gonna basically just set up stockpiles for major things in advance, and then build onto it as necessary. Now we're gonna want a fairly large rock stockpile. Another 13 by 13, I think. Okay, so it's actually a 23 by 23. That should be plenty of rock though. And then we do want to get these stairs dug down another 2 levels. We'll find this aquifer soon. And then we can deal with it appropriately by putting some walls up and making wells out of it and stuff. Great freshwater source, light aquifer. We're still gathering up some of that wood though. I think we should probably also take a look at this. Make sure that we stay on task as far as making use of the wood is concerned. It's just wooden stuff, but it's still important. Yeah, we'll grab a couple extra hatch covers. Could never go wrong having a few hatch covers. They may not do too much as far as deterrence from outside things go, but it's still good to have them on, I think. Alright, so we got the hatch covers. We're gonna need grates eventually. Grab a couple of those for now. And we're also going to need some floodgates eventually. So we'll make a few of those for now. Doors are going to be high in demand, so we'll fill out the rest of this setup with doors for the moment. Alright, we've got an enclosed space. The cart has been completely emptied. It can be removed. There's only a bit of logs left to yet pick up. As we dig down, we should excuse me for one moment. No issues. Alright. Back to the task at hand. We get down here. And we dig out another little area. And then we make another little storeroom. Alright, so this is going to be stone and the like. Have to have a bunch of wheelbarrows assigned to that zone. Whatever, various stone industries as well will be attached to that stockpile. We got wood, we got stone handled. Let's see what else we really need to be concerned about. I mean, bars, like finished products, that could be a useful area. But we're mostly going to need like metals. We need a metal industry. Yeah, so do the same sort of setup. I mean, it's just a big room where we can store a lot of finished goods and the raw materials necessary to create the stuff. Okay. There's another one. And we will wait for these two to complete. Because once we crack into the stone layer, should mean that we got some more resources to work with. I did set this to a sparse mineral allocation, so that's why it's hard to find good minerals. This really needs to really gotta get the farming going. Gotta get the farming going. Alright, there's farming. Got some bed customers, alright. Speaking of beds, how am I doing on my wooden production? Alright, some stuff's getting done. We'll let those tasks finish before we bother queuing up more. Better to have any workers get some free time to take care of other things that are distracting these diggers from getting their digging done. I know I could set up the labor so that these diggers are doing nothing but digging, but I'd prefer all these wood blocks and things to be carried inside so that there's less potential for dwarves to get attacked on the surface. This ramp needs to get destroyed. How do I remove this? How do I remove this? so how do I remove it? Okay, whatever. It's not efficient, but it'll do. It's not like materials are real hard to come by or anything. Got a good amount of these logs hauled in. These tasks are getting done pretty well. When the last left off, it was doors. We'll throw a couple more on there. It's always nice to have doors. And then we'll also do the crutches. Make sure we got an extra one of those. And do a couple of chests. They're quite useful. And we'll fill up the rest with chairs. Dude's working fast. And then this one, we're gonna have to make a casket. A couple of cages. A few cabinets. Mess of bucklers. I guess we'll just fill up the rest with bucklers. Progress made so far. Still hauling wood. There isn't much wood left to haul, so should be done fairly soon. Getting it all centralized should be fairly easy. Do we have enough wheelbarrows assigned to this location? That should improve things. Oh, man, that dude works fast. Real fast. Where were we at? I think we were making bucklers last time, so I'll throw a couple of those on here. And then we'll move on to buckets. Make a few of those. Make some bookcases. And blocks. Blocks. Few bins. Actually, lots of bins. Oh, that's right. We've got the power. We've got the touch. There we go. Rolling through those wood tasks. All right. Smelter is done. Good to go. All right. Guys are gonna be master carpenters before I see any more digging done. All right. That's the spring. If you're enjoying this game, be sure to leave a like and maybe a comment and maybe subscribe, because I'm just gonna keep churning out Dwarf Fortress Let's Plays. I quite enjoy this game. It's fantastic. It's all in the setup, and I think this setup is good because I made conscious effort to keep I made a conscious effort to keep this embark site as peaceful as I possibly could without changing any basic settings. Now, I'm using some little design strategies I saw, and I'm trying to keep everything as secure and safe as I possibly can, while also letting dwarves mostly do their own thing, at least for now. Once they get these basic tasks, and like I'm just basically going through and building all wooden things that I can at the moment, just so I've got some of all of these various things. And also these carpenters are getting quite good at their carpentry, so I think it's overall worth it. And it's getting all these early chopped trees down, or early chopped trees used up. So that's good, because it's better that they're usable items than just logs sitting in a stockpile. Although we do need plenty of logs sitting in a stockpile so that we can make lots of charcoal and ash and that sort of thing. For now though, having all this armor, or all this wood stuff done early is useful. I almost forgot, that's the end of the episode. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope that you will continue to watch. And this fort will probably last for a good minute until something bad happens. But I will do everything in my power to keep this fort safe, so it might last a very long time. And if so, you can be on the journey with me and learn these dwarves as I start to look deeper into them after they get their butts in gear and we get the basics set up. If we don't get the basics set up within the next month, they're gonna run out of drink and they're all gonna become very unhappy. But I think we can get all this stuff dug out. At any rate, I'll see you in the next episode, which will probably be forthcoming very soon.